doctor, Dr. Louis Ignarro, and two other doctors, heads of Harvard and Stanford, spent 32 years of their life studying L-Arginine, an amino acid that builds protein in your body, the kind of protein we need. There's 22 amino acids that your body uses to build stamina. A lot of bodybuilders use amino acids to give them energy in their blood when they work out. Well, this doctor discovered, Dr. Louis Ignarro, that when you take 5,000 milligrams of L-Arginine, it would create this gas in your body called nitric oxide gas. And that gas opens up your artery like Viagra. It's like putting Viagra in your whole body. It opens up every micro-inch of artery in your 100,000 miles. Within 5, 10, 15 minutes, you feel it, okay? And he won a Nobel Prize after 32 years of studying, proving that it could prevent, reverse, and stop the #1 killer. Okay, now, I didn't know, I'd never heard of arginine, and I've studied health all my life, and for a long time, I should say, not all my life. But after being in the death business for all those years and getting into the life business and starting to research, and I saw what animal products were doing and why arteries get clogged up, I started researching this product and this doctor, and found that the solution, they gave me, the doctor that tested me, when I took this heart test and I flunked it so bad because I had blockage in my carotid arteries. It's a silent killer, guys. Sometimes you don't even know you have it until you have a heart attack. And sometimes the first sign is death. So when I went and took this test and found it out, this doctor put me on this product for 3 times a day. And within 1.5 years, I don't have any blockage in my arteries. I went to the hospital here in town and took a test along with my own test and found out that my blockage is gone. So they have 84,000 studies on this stuff. It has been clinically proven that it can reverse and stop and prevent it. So arginine is one of 22 amino acids that your body uses to open up the arteries. It's actually the weakest of all the amino acids, and it works when you put it with one other one called citrulline. But the combination is the key, and you cannot take it with other proteins. It has to be by itself. This doctor proved that it would make, it says in the field of medicine and health, it is one of the revolutions of our time. The discovery of that amino acid, arginine, may be the magic bullet for the cardiovascular system, because here, I'll show you here what it does. The people that need it, and the reason I've been so successful in the truck stop is because these guys, I always say there were heart attacks waiting to happen because of their diet, their lifestyle. If you have high cholesterol, high blood pressure, obesity, diabetes, family history, low estrogen, or a smoker, you probably are going to have heart disease. And the symptoms of it are chest pains, leg pains, easily winded, lacking energy, impotence in men, memory loss, or weight gain. They say we starve ourselves fat and we need to eat ourselves thin. Everything is the opposite of what they told us. Let's go over that again. Protein is not good for you from an animal. You need protein from the earth. Second thing, milk does not do a body good. It is not nature's perfect food unless you're a cow. We shouldn't be drinking another animal's milk. Third lie, disease is not inherited. We inherit the habits that cause it. Fourth lie, cholesterol is not our enemy. It's our friend. We need it. It will cause heart disease if we have hardened arteries, but it's not the cholesterol causing it, it's the hardened arteries. And the fifth thing that I really didn't hit on, we starve ourselves fat instead of eating ourselves thin. Overweight people are starving to death. Overweight is nutrition deficiency. You can be overfed and undernourished. When you eat a diet that is not real food, the body recognizes it like a brain as bad food, and it thinks it goes into a starvation mode. So it puts all the foods you eat, McDonald's or Kentucky Fried Chicken, wherever, into fat cells because it thinks you're starving it. It's not getting nutrition. So it holds on to what you eat, forms fat cells, and tells you to keep eating. So you have an appetite all day long. So you can eat yourself into 400, 500, 600 pounds because you're still hungry. And as soon as you start taking in nutrition or good food, you will drop weight like an ice cube in a hot room. Weight will fall off of you. You put good food in, the body will then go into detox and toxic dump, and you will start getting diarrhea. And so a lot of times when people take supplements, and you almost have to supplement today, you will start to go into, sometimes you'll get some headaches, slight headaches, you'll get diarrhea. That's not the vitamin or the nutrition doing it, it's your body going into a detox to get rid of all the garbage it's been holding on to. So we have to understand what we've been taught is the opposite of most of the time what is true. Arginine creates this product called nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is named the molecule of the year. It's also produced by the endothelial linings along with 100,000 miles of blood vessels and capillaries in the human body. Your endothelial is the inside of your blood vessels, and it keeps the blood vessels open, elastic, and functioning properly. So to sum it all up, nitric oxide dilates the vessels and increases blood flow, increases oxygen supply and protects the heart and other organs from damage and cell death, makes the interior surface like Teflon so it heals those cracks, oxygenates your blood, dilates your arteries, and the main thing it does to prevent, stop, and reverse the #1 killer is it just starts the process of dissolving the plaque like an ice cube in a hot room. It doesn't break off in chunks so that it will cause you to have a clot. In fact, it helps dissolve clots. It gives your body what it needs to do the repair work because of what you've done for 50 years because you didn't know any better. So that is what I wanted to cover was creation, why we get sick, because we're putting the wrong food in our body. We are not putting in our system what we were created to eat. It's okay to eat a little meat or some bad food once in a while. Obviously, if you never ate it, it would be better, but your body can handle a little bad if you give it a lot of good, but it can handle a lot of bad and a little good. And we are a perfect example of that. Go to the mall or go to a buffet or something sometime and look around and you'll see what has happened to America. We are in charge of our own destiny, okay?